Yo, what's happening, world? B Marsh Boxing back at it with another post-fight review. We got this fight coming out of Guadalajara, Mexico. Canelo Alvarez versus disputed titles at 168 pounds, held by Canelo. John Ryder in the first round, he was trying to use his jab, not really known for using his jab, but he was keeping Canelo honest. Canelo just kept the high guard up, really was trying to walk down the man, the southpaw John Ryder. But John Ryder was pumping out his jab, keeping Canelo off of him, moving around. I gave the first round to the man, John Ryder. Round two, three, four, man, Canelo was just walking the man down. He fellas like Bivol, but Canelo was using his jab. He catches the man, John Ryder, in the fifth round with a with a nice 1-2, and then and in the third round, or the second or third round, I'd say third round on, John Ryder had his right side of his face busted up, leaking from the mouth and the nose and shit. He was just a bloody mess. But I must give it up to his corner. They were very good at coming out of the round, cleaning up the mess that Canoli had left on the man John Ryder's face. You know what I mean? So I gotta give it up to him on that. They corner on that, but John Ryder gets dropped in the fifth, and Canoli went on to dominate this fight. But John Ryder had plenty of good moments in this fight. Some win the rounds, but he was piecing Canoli up. Whether it's a double jab to the stomach, left uppercut, I'm sorry, double jab to the stomach, right uppercut, whether it was a double jab to the head, straight right hand. He was landing some big punches in there himself, you know what I mean? Canoli was not in there and was not as smooth as it could be. The head movement, the upper body movement looked like Canoli is slowing down with that upper body movement and the head movement, you know what I mean? He ain't got it no more because the man was piecing him up. John Ryder was busting his face up. Canoli's face was mean. But I believe in the ninth or the 10th round, Canoli does drop John Ryder with the double jab, straight right hand. Puts him on the canvas for another 10-8 rounds. So John Ryder's hit the canvas at least twice. The final round, they went to war. But Canoli didn't really have to do too much. He had to fight in the back. But I gave the last round to John Ryder. And, it was a pretty dominating fight for the man Canoli. But there was a lot of glaring holes in his game, his upper body movement in order to get the knockout, which he did not get. So I gotta give it up to the man, John Ryder. His stock is definitely gonna rise, going the distance, putting up putting up a good fight against Canoli, although losing a wide distant fight. I had to fight like 9 rounds to 3 in favor of the man Canoli. But John Ryder, anybody who put some money on him going the distance, big ups to you, because that was not what was supposed to happen. Hence, why there was a small ring in there tonight. You know what I mean? And John Ryder's stock definitely gonna rise. Canoli ain't get the knockout. He does retain his belt in a big wide decision, but Canoli's best days are behind him, y'all. If you don't see that, then I don't know what y'all watching. You're only as good as your last fight. You know what I mean? And he hasn't been looking good lately. You know what I mean? John Ryder was supposed to get knocked out. This is a guy who's been stopped, I believe, by fellas like Nick Blackwell and them. You know what I mean? I've been watching Rocky Feldon from a long time. The American public don't know him. I know him because I watch boxing. Fighting fellas like Rocky Feldon, Callum Smith. I remember all them fights. I mean, but big ups to him. B Marsh Boxing, leave your thoughts and comments, man. I'm gone. Ain't too much to talk about in this fight. It ain't even too much to talk about who I want to see Canoli fight next. Because 10 times out of 10, whomever I want Canoli to fight next, he ain't going to do it anyways. So what's the point? B Marsh Boxing, leave your thoughts and comments. I'm out of here. One.